Hi, this is Jake Ducey, the 20-year-old author of Into the Wind. What the intention of this video is to talk about being independent of other people's opinions, of society, of being normal, of just being who you are. Because we're never going to be happy unless we are who we want to be. And I'm going to start it by reading a Gandhi quote, and we'll just see where it goes. And so, many people, especially ignorant people, want to punish you for speaking the truth, for being correct, for being you. Never apologize for being correct or for being years ahead of your time. If you're right and you know it, speak your mind. Even if you are a minority, of one, the truth is still the truth. And that was by Gandhi. And I didn't pick it because of the name Gandhi. I picked it because the words hold such a truth for everyone to live by. When we know that we're correct, what does that mean? It means that we're following our heart. Our heart doesn't know right and wrong. That's our mind. Our mind wants to label the good and bad and the right and wrong. Our heart knows that we're correct and that we're different, that we have our own unique purpose and reason for being here on this earth. And we just have to remember that when we put our mind to anything wholeheartedly, without taking in all the consideration and the ideas from others, we can direct this energy that's within us, that's within this whole being of us, and put it forth towards what we want. No matter what it is. If your family wants you to be a professional tennis player, but you like doing something else, then you have to do it. You have to do it because you're not going to be fulfilled and you're not fulfilling your role on earth by doing what you're supposed to be doing. And there is a certain point where you have to go beyond anyone's opinion if you really want to live your dreams of making a difference in the world. And if we're giving consideration to someone else's ideas more so than a respectful, hey, thank you for your time, but I'm making my own decisions ultimately, if we say anything but that, then we're probably taking someone else's thought more serious than the one that's coming through us at that time. And it's pretty crazy to think about, but we just can't get anywhere unless we are thinking for ourselves. In a sense, it's kind of like if you're surfing, you want to catch this wave. You start paddling and this wave's coming. You're putting all your energy into this specific wave. And then you see another wave coming behind it. You're already about to catch this first wave. You're going and you're going. But then you see this other one and you just bail out for no reason other than, oh well, there's another wave that I saw coming. For no other reason. In the same way, most of us, 95% of us, we live our lives after seeing what we want to do and then hearing our parents or our friends or our family or our teachers or anyone saying, yeah, well, there's this other wave over here. There's this other way that you should go. And when we're doing that, we're compromising the real creation of who we are, of what life really made us to be. It's something that can make or break your own happiness, your own success, but most importantly, the difference that you make in the world. And in my own life, I can give you a perfect example. I dropped out of school after 3 semesters. And that's not my message. I don't advocate that. I don't advocate doing completely unrealistic and outlandish things as I did and believing I could write a book after taking one college English class and traveling around the world without a map or plan. That's probably not the way you're going to go in life. You have another way, whatever it may be. But the point of that story is that I took that inside my head. I didn't listen to anyone. Every single person, except for a select few of my close family and friends, didn't believe in me. I lost friends. I lost all sorts of things. People thought I was completely ludicrous. And 1 year later, I've completed my book. I have had the opportunity to meet with Louise Hay, the owner for the largest self-help and new thought publishing company in the world. I've connected with 5, 6, 7 New York Times best-selling authors, and I'm co-authoring a book with New York Times best-selling author Greg Reed. And I'm not saying this in order to brag. I'm saying this because I'm proud of the ability for a human being to accomplish anything, anything. And I'm not more special than you, and President Obama is more special than us, and whoever else, Bill Gates, no one is more special than anyone. We're made of the same exact things. And when we're moving and vibrating at that specific rate of what our dreams are, then nothing can stop us except for our own minds. And our own minds are stopped when we're listening to other people instead of ourselves. So my message isn't not to don't ever listen to somebody. You don't have to plug your ears, but just let it pass like the wind. Everyone's beliefs are temporary, just like the wind. It's all temporary. Everything, even life itself, is temporary. So would you be satisfied if you were to be done in this body today? Would you be satisfied if somehow you passed on while being dependent on other people's thoughts and opinions rather than your own heart and your own intuition? Do you believe we can change the world if half the people aren't following their own hearts? Okay, thanks.